Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Bert Kreischer, Comfortably Dumb, Blind Faith. Let's see what he has to say.
How hard do you think it is for a blind guy to clear a room before he masturbates? That's gotta be like so hard. You know, he's like, hey guys.
I don't think I'm ready to address the question, but I just wanted to mention how beautiful his eyes are. I never noticed how pretty Bert's eyes were. On to the subject at hand.
Like so hard. You know, he's like, hey guys. Is anybody here? And all his buddies are like,
That's terrible.
cause I'm gonna get pizza for everyone that wants it. My treat, I'm gonna buy beer and everything. Anybody? Nobody? All right. And all his buddies are like, here's the weird thing about that, right? I told that joke once, and my wife goes, and she was watching the show, and my wife goes, whoa, hold on. You would really want to watch someone masturbate? I'm like, oh, I never thought about that. Like, that's a weird, like, I'm like.
I feel like, people who are impaired either visually or sonically, their other senses are heightened. And so I feel like if that were a situation to ever happen, because like people who are blind typically, they learned a lot of things through hearing, they would be able to hear that people were in the room because of like how the room is filled out, where's the room echoing, or, like footsteps, like they would be able to know. Right? I think so.
I'm like, oh, I never thought about that. Like, that's a weird, like, I'm like.
That is weird.
I've been around blind people. Is anyone, like, I had to run. Let me tell you something.
Tell us.
I was with this blind guy at a Dodgers game. I didn't know the guy. He's sitting next to me. And at first, I'm like, oh, how great for him. He's out. He's living his life. He's not letting his disability hold him back. Enjoying the smells. And then I heard the crack of the bat. And I thought, how terrifying. And then I thought, how selfish. This guy's trusting me with his life. Now I can't enjoy the frickin' game. Because every time a foul ball, I'm like, down!
You went through like so many emotions, like, aw, and then you're like, ooh, and then you're like, it's like so many emotions, Bert.
Every time a foul ball, I'm like, down! I'm at the zoo with my two daughters, right? And like I said, they kind of act like lunatics. So this blind
casually
lady comes walking through the zoo with her like cane. And at first I'm like, where does she think she's at? Like, what does she enjoy the smell of animal poo?
True.
And the cries of desperation, like, help, kill me! I'm a monkey on concrete. I want to die. Now, my daughter sees the cane and goes, oh, great, let's take her legs out. I don't know what she was thinking.
And that had to be Isla.
But my daughter just upends this
Isla.
lady. I mean, just goes running at her. Now, she didn't see her, obviously, but just, and you'd think, being blind, she'd fall much better than she did. Seriously, you'd think she'd fallen a few times, like, oh, I got this, I'm blind, I do this all the time, but no, like cane goes one way, big shoe another way, glasses are flying, and she hits the ground, and it is like silent. Everyone's like, oh my God. And my daughter's laughing. She's like, ah! And the blind lady's just sitting there like, ah. Right. Well, luckily I had seen the movie Ray, so when people went in to help, I was like, no, she can get.
We're not using the movie Ray as a point of reference for how to handle this situation, are we? Are we? He's mentioning the opening scene of the movie where, like, I think the mom is, like, trying to teach him to get up on his own or something like that, if my memory serves me right. Oh, my gosh.
Right. Well, luckily I had seen the movie Ray, so when people went in to help, I was like, no, she can get up herself.
That's so bad.
True story.
So forget the rule of like helping elderly. the rule that superseded this was no. She must learn to do it herself. Got it, Bert. Thanks so much. He's hilarious. I want to meet Isla. Isla feels like she is a fun time, just the way that Bert talks about her. And I'm just assuming it was Isla. I don't even remember the other daughter's name because he told one story about Isla and it has stuck with me for all of my days. All right, guys. Go have the day you deserve. Peace.